Hi guys, it's Charlie with Sell State. I'm back with my video of the week, and before I get started with that, I just wanted to say thank you so much to those of you who are sharing my videos. When you do that, it reaches a lot more people than who's on my friends list or who has liked my business page. So I just want to thank you so much for doing that. So last week we talked about credit and looking into your credit before you start the home buying process. This week, I want to talk about what could be the next step in the home buying process, which is getting a pre-approval or pre-qualification. So it's two different things. Pre-qualification is when I ask you, your real estate agent, or you even ask yourself, have I been at my job for at least 2 years? Have I made my payments on time for at least a year? Do I have anything on my credit that is going to hurt me from starting my home buying process now? Based on your answers to those questions puts you in the next category of getting pre-approved. A pre-approval is when you actually go to a lender, give them personal information like your social security number, your address, more in-depth information about you and your financials and what you have going on right now. And that will ultimately give you the pre-approval amount or how much house you can purchase. Now, there is another thing called a conditional approval. Now, this is when you have also spoken with a lender and answered those personal questions, and the underwriter says, well, you're approved, but we want you to look at one thing real quick. We want you to go into your credit and look at something and change this or do something or pay something off, or like we talked about last week, where you thought maybe you settled a debt with somebody and maybe that's showing back up somewhere on your credit and the underwriter wants you to look into it again. So yes, there is a difference between pre-qualified and pre-approval. Again, pre-qualified is when you ask yourself those questions, or your real estate agent, asks you those questions. And pre-approval is when you actually go to a lender. Now, if you have already asked yourself those questions and you think you're good to go, perfect. I have lenders that I can give you their names and phone numbers. If you're nervous and you don't know what to ask them, we can do a 3-way call. We can go to their office. If you don't want to give them information over the phone, no problem. We can go together. I can go with you. There's lenders that I work with closely that I like and I trust, and I can help you in this process. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. It's the next step is getting that pre-approval from a lender, and knowing how much house you can start looking to buy. And that's the next step, is after you get that pre-approval, now we can start looking. And that is the funnest part, is looking for the house. Right now is the best time to look and to get into this process. The mortgage rates are so low right now, it's ridiculous. Even if you're not in the market to buy and you are eligible to refinance what you already have, do it, because you could have bought your house 5 years ago and you want to do some remodeling or whatever, you need to repair some things. You had a 4% interest rate. The interest rates are down at like 2.4, 2.7 right now. It's different for each lender. You have to shop around. But yes, right now is a good time to buy. It is a seller's market. There's not a lot of inventory, but if you can lock in that rate, there will be more inventory. I promise you this. So if you have any questions, like, comment, and share this video, and I can answer your questions, whatever you have, and I am here for you. So that's it for this week.